video. Allow. Okay. Yes.
Meeting is called to order at.
And Caroline, we've got 7.
We got 7. Meeting is called to order at 5:01 p.m. on March 25th, 26th.
Char is also on too.
Yeah, Char.
Look at
Wow,
that.
there you go.
Look at that. All right. Let's go through and do roll call. Commissioner Azra. Commissioner Karen.
Here.
Commissioner Caroline.
Present.
Commissioner Dwayne is here. Commissioner Cindy, I don't believe. Commissioner Elkin.
Here.
All right. Commissioner Linda.
Here.
Commissioner Michael.
I'm here.
Commissioner Shar.
I'm here.
All right, wonderful. And Commissioner Monica.
I'm here.
Wonderful. With that, we have a quorum. And the crowd goes wild.
Yay.
All right. Did everyone get a chance to review the meeting minutes of November 12th and January 14th? If so, can I get a motion to approve and file those meeting minutes?
I'll move to approve.
Second.
Approved and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? All right. Meeting minutes have been approved and filed. So there we go. All right. No communications have come through our desks. Old business. We have the STL Code 2050 Comprehensive Plan because we had the presentation on that. Just didn't know if there was any additional conversations or discussions that people might have had associated with that plan based off of that presentation, or if anything else has come to light since then that we need to address as a council or as a commission. All right. Hearing none, the next item on the agenda is the domestic partner registry. And we've had conversations on this topic for the last few meetings as a communication coming from the county executive to push this forward based off of the conversations and discussions that we've had from Commissioner Michael as well. About what this looks like for us to address this important item for our county. And so we did get some advice in our emails from Noah as well. And so, Noah, is it good to go directly into, I guess, can you tell me that, directly into closed session from that, or what do you think?
It is up to the commission. If you want to go directly into closed session, we can. If you want to discuss amongst yourselves what you're looking to do, you can do that too. But it is up to the commission what they would like to do. So it is okay to go directly into closed session if that's what you want.
Okay. Can I get a motion to go into closed session?
Move.
All right, Karen's moved. Can I get a second to go into closed session? All right, second.
Second.
Do we need roll call, or can we say all in favor?
To go into closed session, you do not need a roll call. To go out of closed session, we do need a roll call.
To go in.
It's a little bit different.
All right, so we can go in, but we can't come out without a roll. It's all good. All right, wonderful. All right, so all in favor of going into closed session, please say aye.
Aye.
All right.
Hey, Dwayne.
Yes.
I need whoever's the IT guy. Can you guys help me move people over? It doesn't seem like I have access to do so.
Oh, sorry. Izzy, can you hear me? This is Sean,
Yes,
County IT.
I see it
I
now.
was muted.
Sorry. Hi, Sean.
Yes, I've gotten everybody assigned. I'm getting ready to start the breakout session. If you guys are ready for the closed session, is everybody that's currently a panelist besides myself going into closed session?
Correct.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm going to put you all in the closed session. I will not be following you. So Izzy, I will just need you to message me whenever you guys want me to end it.
Perfect. Thank you, Sean.
You are
Thank
very
you.
welcome. 1 second. Oh, Izzy, were you able to get into them? Because it's saying I can't edit them because someone else is editing them.
Yes, let me start it. Hold on.
Okay.
Dwayne, are you not comfortable asking whatever question you have, or is it?
No, I mean, I think the question is the way that I heard the conversation end was we will have Karen draft something and then we will vote on it and then we will send it up. And I thought we were trying to expedite as much of the process as possible. And so if we have to vote on something that Karen drafts, it's going to be another meeting. And so I would, that's why.
That's
Yeah.
not my understanding. My understanding is that Karen has been involved in this work for a number of years. She drafts something based on UCity, Clayton, and we send it up to Sam Page. He wants recommendations.
I agree with you, but that's not what I heard. What I heard
Okay.
was that she would draft something and then we will vote on it and then we would send it up. And so I just want to make sure that the motion is that we're giving the authority over for a recommendation to be drafted and sent up to
Got it.
Sam Page's office without us basically going through another meeting. And so giving that authority to have that conversation without us necessarily being involved in it again. Not saying again.
So I
but-
have the draft. I have the draft.
And
Oh, great.
I thought you were
Can I-
going to look at it, Dwayne, before it
Can
went
I
up.
paste it in the chat and y'all can
Yeah.
copy it and then we can save all of that time? So, and by the way, I think that Noah would have to also look at it. I think and make sure that it's appropriate. Right, I got it all. Okay, let's try it. No, I didn't get it all. It's got a limited amount of, hold on, let me see, incorporated county outside the,
Are you able to send the last part?
I mean, I could email it to everybody right now. Do you want to do that?
I don't know if we can do that. Yeah.
I don't think.
Can't do that.
Uh-uh.
All right, hold on.
You can send it to me and I can blind copy everyone.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I can do the rest of it. Hold on. This is the.
Karen, Karen, Elizabeth said she can, Izzy said that you can send it to her and she can blind copy us.
Okay, well, let me do that. Hold on a second.
We can't use that as a solution because this is an open meeting. And I mean, are there any, I mean, I know there weren't any last I checked, but the
Alright, hold
people
on.
attending the open meeting wouldn't be able to have access to that. What, Karen, can you share your screen?
Can I share my screen? Okay, let me see.
At
Hold
the
on, let me bring it
bottom.
up again. Hold on. That's a good idea. All right, so hold on a second.
So Noah,
Share, oh, here it is, share.
yeah.
Share, here it is.
Noah, are we allowed to read this out loud so everyone has?
Yes.
Okay, great.
I mean, the
I
part
am
of-
happy.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm happy to read this out loud. Do I need a motion for that?
No.
Okay, great. Let me see. Karen, can you move it up, please? And I'm gonna have to get real close because I can't, because it's very small.
Let me see if I can, hold on.
No, don't worry about that. Just move the cursor up.
Is that better? You want me to read it? I'll read it. If
Oh,
you
that's
can't see
great.
it.
That's great.
You have to
Yes.
Okay.
move it to the top.
An ordinance establishing a domestic partnership registry in St. Louis County, Missouri. providing for the registration, amendment, and termination of domestic partnerships, defining terms, authorizing the county clerk to administer the registry, providing for fees and forms, creating certain limited rights and protections, and containing a penalty clause and an effective date clause. Be it ordained by the County Council of St. Louis County, Missouri as follows. Section 1, definitions. As used in this ordinance, A, domestic partner means an individual who is registered as a domestic partner pursuant to this ordinance. B, domestic partnership means a relationship between two individuals who meet the requirements of Section 2 and have registered such relationship pursuant to Section 3. A, county means St. Louis County, Missouri. D, unincorporated county means that portion of St. Louis County outside the boundaries of any incorporated municipality. Section 2, eligibility requirements. To be eligible to register as domestic partners, two individuals must A, be at least 18 years of age, B, share a common principal residence in the unincorporated county, C, affirm responsibility for each other's common welfare, B, not be married or in a civil union with anyone else, E, not be related by blood in a way that would prohibit marriage under Missouri law, F, be each other's sole domestic partner and not have terminated another domestic partnership within the last 6 months. Section 3, registration process. A, eligible individuals shall file a declaration of domestic partnership form with the county clerk, signed by both under penalty of perjury with proof of residency, e.g. utility bill, lease, and photo ID. Both partners must appear in person during business hours. C, the clerk shall register the declaration, issue a certificate, and maintain a public registry with privacy protections for sensitive data. B, a reasonable fee not to exceed $50 may be charged to cover costs. Section 4, rights and recognition. A, registration provides evidence of domestic partnership for county purposes, including but not limited to hospital visitation rights in county facilities, notification in emergencies, and access to certain county services. B, this ordinance does not confer marriage rights or state level benefits. 5, amendment and termination. A, partners may amend the declaration by filing an amendment form with the clerk. Termination occurs by filing a notice of termination, death of a partner, or court order. The clerk shall note the termination in the registry. Section 6, administration. The county clerk shall develop required forms, maintain the registry, and adopt rules consistent with this ordinance. Records are public except for personal identifiers. Section 7, penalty. Violation of this ordinance, e.g. false statements, is punishable by a fine up to $500. Section 8, severability. If any provision is invalid, the remainder shall remain in effect. Section 9, effective date. This ordinance shall take effect 15 days after enactment. Passed by the county council this blank day of whatever. So, and this language below is just the basic follow-up in terms of the way in which the AI search looked. It is not exactly the same as the city ordinance, and it's not exactly the same as University City. There's some more specifics there, but I wonder, Noah, if the reason why it stops at sort of rights and recognition is because it is St. Louis County rather than a municipality or the state, because that language that says this ordinance does not confer marriage rights or state level benefits, I wonder if that is mandated by the county charter and the limitations of the structure of county government. And, or if it could be broader, if it could be more specific, like University City or Clayton, to be a little bit more broad. Let me turn this off. Right? Because it's missing some stuff that I think we've.
Right. I mean, it's missing kind of the major piece.
Yep. And the question is, could we add that? And if I copy that from University City.
So
And
the
add it in.
the commission has the authority to make recommendations to the county executive. So you can add anything that you want to recommend to the county executive. It's up to the county executive to decide what they want to move forward with, but you can recommend anything you feel is in the best interest of the county to serve its purpose.
Okay, so let me just hold on a second. let me just hold on a second. Since we're doing this so well with
Noah, let me ask you, if it's broad, like this one seems to be, a court case would have to come up to challenge someone's visitation rights. In other words, if I was in the hospital and my domestic partner, well, we live in a city, so that doesn't apply to us. But if we didn't, and my domestic partner's family did not want me to go up there, even though we've been together 18 years, then would I be able to go? Well, I guess it would be up to the hospital, and also,
so this is the additional language, Michael. This is
right.
what UCity has in that. So healthcare visitation, healthcare decisions, notification of family members, visitation rights at city correctional and juvenile facilities, visitation rights to.
I think the difference between this and what was just shared was this says all healthcare facilities operating within the city.
Right. It would have to say within the county.
Yeah. Because the other one that you shared just said by the county or something like that. So it made it sound like it was a county facility, a county hospital, and not operating within the county limits. And so I think we have to, my recommendation will be that we say within St. Louis County.
Great.
For that. And I also think the recommendation to the county executive should include an educational campaign or educational pamphlet. So this is not just there without people understanding that, one, it is available to as a partner registry. So there's a dedicated communication that goes out that is shared for that. And it's not like, oh, if you know, you know. And then it also goes out to organizations, institutions, businesses to let them know that this is available to as well. So they have to follow it. And so it's not oh, I know it's available, so then I have to basically go and educate the hospital that it's available. No, that that they know about it from St. Louis County as part of business licenses, registries, et cetera, et cetera. So I want to give enough attention and focus to this. So one, the community knows it's available, and then businesses also know that it's something that they're required to basically not support, but they have to follow as well.
So let me add that in, make those changes. I'll format it so that it is more appropriate within the other, and then I'm sending it to Dwayne.
So I think that we have to have a motion that basically says that we authorize Dwayne on behalf of the commission to forward this recommendation up to county executive. And so you send it to me, I review it, we can go back and forth if there's anything, we can, and then we send it on up as well. But I think that needs, and no, I saw you shake your head, so I think that was.
Yes, that is correct.
So then we don't have to come back to the commission to approve the fine tuning.
Can I get one thing clarified? It did say about a 6-month waiting period, basically, from one domestic partnership to the other. Are married individuals, when they get divorced, do they have to wait 6 months to be divorced? Do they have to be divorced for 6 months before they can get remarried? I believe the answer is no.
I don't remember. You might have to wait at least 30 days from the date of a judge ordered dissolution. I don't remember family law practice, but you might have to wait 30 days before you get a final order, because it's entirely possible that somebody after dissolution could file a motion to reopen. Usually you have 30 days to do that. So, but that's more of a legal distinction in that case, and I'm not sure what the 6 month represents in the discussion that must have happened. I'm not
So
sure.
I agree that it should match whatever it is for
Sure.
straight
Yeah.
people. I agree
Yeah, I
with
don't,
Dwayne's
Yeah,
recommendation to do the
I
educational
don't,
campaign.
I don't
I
think
also think that this has the nice benefit of potentially being revenue neutral to revenue generating because of the registration fee. So perhaps it stands a slightly increased chance of council giving it more consideration.
Could you repeat that last part, please?
So because it has the registration fee of under $50, as everyone knows, council, St. Louis County budget is shot. And because there is a registration fee, whatever entities or individuals wind up advocating for this with county council and the press can advocate that this could potentially be revenue neutral to revenue generating. So that is a additional talking point and bonus to this legislation because usually legislation costs money.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, it doesn't have a fiscal note. I'm not getting a real good answer online about why there's a 6 month gap between domestic partnerships other than legal processing time.
Well, so I looked up, can I get divorced today and get remarried tomorrow in St. Louis County, Missouri? And I'm getting two different answers. One is sourcing the St. Louis County website. The other is sourcing. The other one says there is a 30-day waiting period. Can't we put, instead of 6 months,
Just say 30 days. All right, we'll put 30 days in there.
no,
Yeah, that's fine.
to match whatever straight couples are required to do?
Just say 30 days. Let's just say 30 days. Let's pick it and let the
I
lawyers
think-
haggle over,
I'm not sure, but I think the 30 days is for the divorce to be finalized. I think in Missouri, you should be able to get married once the divorce is finalized. Again, I don't know. We need to check on that. I think the 30-day is for the divorce to be finalized.
Oh,
Yeah.
But I don't know. I haven't been divorced, but I think that's the case.
Yeah, I mean, that would make sense. So let's put 30 days in there and see what happens. I mean, it has nothing to do with anything other than administrative procedure,
yeah.
unless you specifically want it to say the same as, well, but we're also talking about, well, yeah. I mean, you want it to specifically say, have the language be a language of equality.
Of equal, that matches,
That would be applicable between for a
couple that is
solution
married.
between a straight,
Well,
Son
so
of a-
that then presumes that this would not also apply to straight
people
couples who
not.
are
It's true, it does.
cohabitating,
That's the
right?
point. Yeah, no, that's true. 30 days. Let's try 30 days and see what happens. What the heck? We're writing it.
How soon can we get married? I'm on the county website.
How long does it take for a marriage license to pend before an after you put it in an
15.
application?
Oh, the license must be returned to our office within 15 days of the ceremony by the officiant, or the license will be void. The marriage ceremony must be within 30 days from the date the license was issued. I don't know why I can't get this thing to open. How soon?
So you get a license and then you have 30 days? That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Well, yeah, you have to get married within 30 days.
Okay, interesting.
But I do think that's a good point. We should not put that language in there about gay versus straight couples. It should just match whatever marriage laws are in effect, because gay people can get married now. So just use the word marriage instead of straight or gay or whatever. Is my recommendation. Dwayne, you must be on mute.
I would suggest that we specify a certain time in there, so there's no ambiguity, there's no confusion, there's no let me go and research this. So if we think 30 days is good, if we think that there should be less, then we put that in there. But if I have to look at this and then research this and then that changes and all that, I think it gets more and more confusing in that regard.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so we need a motion for, what did I say? We need a motion that gives the chair the authority to make the recommendation on behalf of the commission.
So I move that we give Dwayne the authority, after collaborating with Karen, to move this forward to get it on Sam Page's desk.
Can I get a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion passes.
Great.
Good job, team. Good job, team.
This is a little painful, but it was a good job.
I love the conversation and discussion. It was painful, but I love the conversation and the dialogue and the input. So I appreciate each and all of you. So thank you so very much for that. On that note, our next scheduled meeting is May 13th at 5 p.m. I would say let's look at our calendars. If for whatever reason that does not work for us, then we send a note to Izzy as soon as possible, whenever the soonest possible is, so we know if we're going to have a quorum or if we need to update or change that. And so, but Michael, sorry.
Is there a timeline? Like, Karen's got it basically done.
Yeah, I'm just gonna send it. I'm gonna email it now.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So Dwayne, do you have time to review this in the next week?
Yeah, I plan on next week at the, early next week at the latest. So yeah,
Great.
as soon as I get it from Karen, look it over, ask any questions if there's not, and then send it on up.
Dwayne, which email do you prefer? Because there's
The LLC one.
Okay.
All right. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
All right. A second?
I second.
All right. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right. Any opposed? Any abstentions? No. So we are adjourned. Thank you so very much, everyone. Be safe, be well, take care of yourself, and I look forward to seeing you very, very soon. All right.
All
Have a good
right.
one, everyone.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey,